So we are on the second leg part of our trip, which is 5 days out at sea before we reach Hawaii. So a lot of people ask, what do you do on a trip so long? Do you get bored? No, I like to do nothing. Kim, what do you do, Kim?
I read, sleep. You can do as much or as little as you want. They have enrichment courses. You can go to the spa, go swimming, whatever you want to do. But for the most part, I just turn off and sleep and read.
I just do nothing. I just lounge around. You can go to the pool. The first part of the trip, when we reached the first 5 days out at sea to reach French Polynesian, it was actually cold. Actually, to reach New Zealand, it was cold. It was very, very cold. If you wanted to go to the pool, you can, but it was actually cold. A lot of people did not go into the pool. So on a day-to-day, we're just gonna walk you around the ship, show you some of the places. Right now we're at the Eden. It's a beautiful view. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. It's an inside lounge. There's music. There's a bar. There's also a restaurant that's open up in the evening, and we've already have eaten there. It'll come up on some of the videos that we've already posted. So we're just gonna walk you around the ship and show you a little bit of a tour of the ship. This is the second floor of the Eden. At night they have a music playing here, acoustic guitar. The restaurant is over here. This is the restaurant. The ocean view. This is the aft of the ship, the very, very rear. There's your bar, and look, people come here. They play cards. They can read a book here. Just sit down and relax and just do nothing. You know, you spend all your life doing something. Enjoy doing nothing. And this is the entrance to the Eden. That's where we just were. And here's a shopping area, just one little shop. This is called Mankind. It's usually fashion stuff for men. They got purses for women here also. Just one of the shops here. This is Blue Restaurant. It's an aqua class. It's for the fancy, pay more for your stay, a private restaurant not everybody can go to. Next, we're going to be walking through an area which reminds me of the upside down world in that TV show Stranger Things. Do you agree? Look at this. It's just like if you were walking through the upside down world on the TV show. Real funky. Look at that. Ooh. We are still on deck 5. Here they have more of the upscale shopping. All the fancy stuff. This guy right here is a friend of mine. I bump into him all the time. We have a conversation every night. His name is Woody. Me and Woody here, we talk about a lot of things. While Kim is out at the shows, I'm walking around doing nothing. And me and Woody, we like to talk about things, talk about business, cigars, and cars, and watches. So he's a great listener. Always listens to anything that I have to say. Okay, Woody, I'll see you later on, buddy. And that's Woody's girlfriend. And this guy, I don't know, he's a stranger. This is the center of the ship. Of course, we're on the 5th floor looking down. They have a little drink area. There's at the bar. You can sit here. They have music there in the evening. It's a very pretty ship. Beautiful. This is on raw. It's sushi, raw food, seafood. So if you're into seafood, sushi, very, very fancy. It's one of those you pay extra to eat. It's not the ones that are included. Raw on 5. There it is. These guys are preparing the stuff for later on this evening. There you go. Here's another one. This is Fine Cut. We will be eating here tomorrow night at Fine Cut. Steak, meat. Oh, look at this. Very, very fancy, very pretty. Wow. Yeah, so tomorrow night we will be eating here, right here. Beautiful. Look at that. Very nice. Not to mention this one more store, Cartier. A lot of fancy stuff, more watches and rings and things, you know. All the good things money can buy. One of our favorite little spots. You can come here anytime during the day while it's open, day or the evening. And they have all types of pastries and cookies, and that's absolutely free. You just go up to the guy and you tell him, "Hi, can I get a cookie? Can I get a piece of cake?" And they have it. They'll give it right to you. You can sit down right over here and enjoy these great goodies. This stuff over here. So you just come over here, you pick out whatever you want, and you tell them, "Can I have one?" And they will give you as many as you like. I'm gonna get 2 of these. These are coconuts. I'm gonna get 2 of those. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Just like that. We got our cookies and we got a macaroon. Oh, Kim, none?
No cookies.
Kim doesn't want any, but anytime you want to, just come on by. Hey man, give me a cookie. This place here is one of our favorite places to have some lunch. Right here, the best. He is the best. He will take care of you. Come down over here. See, one of the best lunch places on the ship is this place, the Grand Bistro. Look at these pastries. And this is just dessert. The sandwiches, the food, the soup, it is delicious. Absolutely the best. Everything is done here by hand, fresh. Look at this. One of our favorite places. We've already eaten here twice. Absolutely the best. We got to come back and eat here before we leave. Bye, we'll see you later. They do have what they call an iLounge, which is an Apple store. They do have Apple products. They have MacBooks, little iPads. They got stuff. So if you need technical help with your Apple Watches, they sell a lot of stuff here. And you have your the guys that help you out. So yeah, if you need to buy an Apple product or need help with it, they can help you out here. Here we have more shopping. You got your perfume store, the Edge store. This is where you can get stuff like from the ship. They have Citizen watches here as well. Tag Heuer, a lot of stuff. And also fashion things from the boat. You know, knickknacks and things like that. So it's not just everything ultra luxury, so you can get things here as well. We got sunglasses if you need glasses. Here's your duty-free alcohol and tobacco. So little market if you want to get your drinks, but you know, when you buy something on the ship, they don't give it to you until the last day when you get off the ship. So in the meantime, you can just come over here and buy what you want. They have cigars as well. You get it. All right, this is the theater. Apparently they got Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Looks like they're performing. They're practicing, so it's closed off, so nobody can go in and view their practice. You can hear a little bit what they're gonna play tonight. They have 2 shows, one at 7 and one at 9. Your future cruises, which we booked. I gotta look at what we got. Yeah, we got another cruise coming up. We will be going to Italy, Spain, in some Greek island somewhere. So we'll talk about that later. And you know, little peek at the casino. No filming in the inside, but yeah, that's, you know what they got. Slot machines and your poker games, all that stuff. So if you want to gamble, this is the place for you. Enjoy your gambling. Time is now. This is a watch store. So if you're into watches, pre-owned Rolexes, Hublot, Tag Heuer, other different brands, they got the watches here. A lot of the watches here. A lot of the stuff I haven't heard of. You know how it is. If you're looking for watches, you don't pay taxes, but what I did find that some of the stuff you can get it cheaper back in the US, even if you're paying the taxes. So you got to do your homework before you buy anything. Here at the Time Is Now with my friend. He has been helping me out since I got here under the ship. Good friend of mine from
Dominick,
Brazil.
the best man on board. The best man on board so far.
He's very kind. We got to converse and talk a little bit about watches and Formula One.
Or races and everything.
Oh,
it was
buddy,
a pleasure.
This weekend, Miami is the place.
Miami,
I wish you
coming,
could just
coming.
magically just disappear from here, go to the race, and then we'll come right back.
And for sure,
So,
for sure. It will be nice. What is the expectation? Who's going to win?
Oh man, I'm gonna go for a Ferrari.
Ferrari? All
What
right.
do you say?
I'm going to go for Verstappen. I know the McLaren's doing great, but I'm going to go for Verstappen.
We'll see. Miami, tell us what the outcome is.
Yeah.
And if you're into the handbags, yes, they got all the handbags here. Lots of fancy stuff. There you go. Just a little glance. Your Louis. You name it, they got it. And this is one of the dining areas that's included with the ship. You don't pay extra. You got Cyprus, and on the other side you got the Cosmopolitan. So this is included when you're eating here on the ship. Every night they rotate you around. It's very nice. It's supposed to be like Greek Mediterranean. There's this one. There's also an Italian one that I forgot what it's called. Let me show you the Cosmopolitan. And we ate here last night. This is the Cosmopolitan. Let's take a peek inside. Statue. If you've been to the Louvre, you probably recognize what this is. This is the angel without the arms and the head. There's an actual sculpture of her at the Louvre in France. So here's the entrance of the Cosmopolitan. Very nice. Look at this. Fancy. All the wine. It's a very pretty restaurant. I said we had dinner here last night. All right. We're at the 15th deck, and after the ship, this is what we're having our dinner tonight. This is one of my favorite restaurants. This is going to be our third time eating here. We've already eaten at this same restaurant. They have it on the other ship that we on the Celebrity. It is beautiful. It's outdoors, so it's nice outside. If the weather gets a little bit too wild, then they shut it down because you're eating outside. So see, there you go. The wind's not that bad here now. Outdoor during the daytime, you can just come out here and lounge around. They are open for lunch and dinner. Yeah, so tonight we're going to be having our dinner here. 6 o'clock. And this is the Sunset Bar. It is at the rear of the boat. Deck 15. Usually you can come back over here, smoke a cigar, smoke your cigarettes, and just enjoy the view, have a drink. Yeah. I've sat out here a couple of times with some guys and just smoked a cigar. There you go. This is the South Pacific Ocean, making our way to Hawaii. This is day 2 of our sail. We still got 3 more days ahead of us before we reach Honolulu, Hawaii. This is the main pool area. They're having a volleyball game right now. That thing, that big orange thing you see over there is called the Magic Carpet. It's a restaurant that floats over the water. So you can actually, you pay extra to eat there. And just sit out there and have your dinner. Just dangling over the side of the ship. And this is the fancy part of town, the retreat. So these are the suites. They have their own private pool area. And yeah, basically the whole front of the ship. This is as far as we can go as regular folks. And here's the actual running track. Take you around the other side. Dome here is the solarium. I'll show you. We're gonna go inside. It's the indoor pool area. So if it gets too hot or too cold, you can go in here. I'll show you. This is the solarium. So if it's raining, if it's too cold, too hot, too sunny, this is it. Come in here and relax. It's climate control. The pool is always kept at a nice temperature, so it's not cold, it's not hot, it's just right. All indoors. Here you can come over here and get a snack. It's all included. Just come up, get whatever you want. So if you just want a burger and fries right here, right by the pool, you got your mustard grill, you got your burger and fries right here. Let me show you the main buffet area. Ocean View Cafe is part of the buffet area. I'll do like a little quick walk around. So immediately as you walk in, you got your hand washing stations. You want some ice cream? They got ice cream over here. They have scoops or they have soft serve, whatever you want. And also cookies, toppings, you name it. All types of flavors. Quick little walk around. Today they're featuring Italian. And there you go, that was the buffet area. One of the last 2 stops I'm going to show you is the spa. This is the spa area. Very nice. Kim came yesterday, she had her massage. And right up here is the gym. So after you're finished at the buffet, you can run your butt up here. Yeah, Kim and I are up here every day, 5:30 in the morning. Kim usually joins me a couple of minutes later. But this is it, the gym. They always have the fresh water with grapefruit, lemon, and orange available to drink. They got plenty of towels. And here's your view as you're working out. It is the front of the ship, so you have this beautiful view. Every morning you get to see the sunrise. So yeah, Kim and I have been enjoying the view from here. Every morning we watch the sunrise. have it. That's the whole ship. So our next cruise that I mentioned that we're going to be doing Greece, Spain, Italy, and France. That's going to be our next one. It's going to be about 14, 15 days. That'll be for next year. So if you want to join us, come on down. That's it, checking out for our second day out at sea. We still got 3 more days before we actually hit Hawaii. So till then, we'll see you.